Welcome back to The Price of Business. I am your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. We're going to spend a little time talking about your money and how to make the most of it with our next guest. Company's called Mindful Investors, and our guest is Stuart Rudick. How are you today? Welcome to the program. Glad to have you on.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm feeling rather blessed in my life.
Well, good. Glad to hear it. Tell us a little bit about Mindful Investors.
Mindful Investors is a venture fund. We're based in the San Francisco Bay Area that is focused broadly investing in health, from healthcare to healthy environment to healthy lifestyle companies. And being in Silicon Valley, we're focused on innovative technologies that are coming out today that are shaping our future in a way that positively enhances our lives and our health and the resources in our planet, that are significant companies and investment opportunities that'll be the companies of the future, like the next Fitbit, or, the next company that will have a medical device that will find a way to, cure cancers or diabetes.
Okay, very cool. And, it's kind of like conscious ownership, isn't it? Choosing to invest in things that make a difference. Exactly. Yeah, I love that. So give us a kind of a chronological overview of the company.
So for Mindful Investors, I have been in the investment business for 35 years. And over those 35 years, I've funded hundreds of companies in the private industry area, and many of them from early-stage seed companies to late-stage companies. And I've always had a passion for investing in companies that are aligned with my personal values. And I believe that investing in businesses which positively enhance our lives is a great opportunity to make great profits. And many in the past have I would say, sort of mixed the idea of social venture or impact investing with philanthropy and doing well in the world. And with that, they often are making concessions for the companies. We at Mindful do the exact opposite. We invest in brilliant entrepreneurs that are passionate, that have ideas that are aligned with their personal values and their mission in life to do well in the world, and believe that because of this, there's actually great businesses with great profits, great margins, and great opportunities for investors to make significant investment returns while doing well in the world. And so it's a win-win.
Yeah. So talk a little bit about, how this came about. What led you to starting this? And by the way, how many people do you have with your firm?
So there are three of us that are full-time partners that are in the fund, and we've got a team of what we call our advisors. That's 35 people that have domain expertise in the areas of everything from agriculture, water, food, biotech, genetics, energy, bioengineering, diagnostics. So we have a very, very broad and deep team that works with us. And most importantly, Kevin, they are our resources for companies that are brought to us for us to consider for investment. So we're extremely selective in the companies in which we invest. And I'd say close to 100% of every company we ever invest in comes to us through our network, our advisors, and our team. And so everything is really always about, we're investing in the entrepreneurs and the founders. It's the people that make companies be successful. It's their passion, it's their vision, it's their dream, and it's their ability to be able to scale a business and bring in the right people to be able to support them and expand their business to grow their business. And so with us and our team, we're very fortunate that I've been in this industry for over 30 years and have an incredible network of experts. So when we are introduced to a company, one, there's expertise that comes from that introduction, and two, we have a cadre of experts that we go to understand the product, the market from a macro perspective, where the opportunity is, what the competitive landscape is, and if it's an investment that we think has the opportunity to significantly scale and touch thousands, hundreds of thousands of people's lives to improve their lives and provide great returns to our investors.
Yeah, well, it sounds like a phenomenal business model. Sounds like a great idea, and I've been noticing more and more, some of them are doing it to support Christian causes. Some of them are doing it to support specifically environmental causes. You look like you have a lot of different areas that you have made this synergy between good returns with good returns, if you know what I mean. And I think it's a great concept. I think people should really make the most of their money. I think it's very important for them to make sure their money grows, but it's also makes sense for things they believe in to grow with their money. I mean, to me, it makes perfect sense.
Well, it's been a long time that people have wanted to do well in the world. And many of them have done so traditionally in a non-for-profit way. And they've done it to help out good causes. We're in a time now where this millennial generation that's coming and is going to become the leaders for our future are focused on becoming entrepreneurs. And many of them that before might have created a not-for-profit are now creating a business around doing well in the world and are able to create significant impact and scale while creating a business, creating profits, employing people, and as you already said, it's doing well by doing well. And so we're in an extraordinary time, and particularly in the Bay Area once again, with these brilliant young entrepreneurs that are coming out of Stanford and Cal Berkeley that are focused on how do we do something in our life that has meaning and purpose, that we feel is fulfilling, that is going to add value to the world. And that's where we are today, and it's, to me, one of the most exciting opportunities and time for great optimism for our future, for us to know that business can be good for us, it can make a lot of money, and it can help all of our lives, one, live longer, live better, and live healthier.
Yeah, well, listen, if you do that, if you use my quote, make sure you attribute it to me, if that becomes your new motto. Doing well by doing well. I like that. All right.
I'll quote you, Kevin.
Yeah, you do that. I think that's probably a keeper in the quotes department. So I love what you guys do. I congratulate you on what you're doing, and I hope you keep it up and continue to get the message out there. How's 2015 been for you guys?
Amazingly full and incredibly exciting. So in our fund, Mindful Investors Fund, we've currently got 9 portfolio companies. And one of our companies that we invested in 2014 was acquired last year, a company called Bina Technologies, which is a software platform that analyzes DNA and RNA for drug discovery and drug development and reduce the time and cost whereby they're able to analyze RNA and DNA in 3 hours and for $400 a test.
Wow. And that's got to be one of the big drivers for, when talking about innovation, is that you got to figure out how to make it more affordable. And there seems to be a widespread effort to do that in a lot of different areas. Talk a little bit about that. Your company being just an example. This investment opportunity, I guess you could say, is being an example.
Well, because of technology and the proliferation of technology, costs are coming down from everything from development to just scaling a business. And the ability for entrepreneurs to launch an idea where they can launch an idea in a month or two with, $100,000, and they can start a business, and they can get running, and they can build a team, and then they can get the early stage funding, and then they can get the venture funding. So once again, we're in an extraordinarily exciting time where entrepreneurial spirit is able to flourish with limited amount of capital, but with really the energy and the passion is the biggest capital today. And so we're seeing a proliferation of new technologies. I mean, you think about it, the Fitbit, as an example, is a product that, 3 years ago no one ever heard of. And now, Fitbit's, something that probably 20% of the population is using and wearing, just went public, and is valued at $9 billion.
Well, I appreciate it. Very good. Stuart Rudick, he's with Mindful Investors, mindfulinvestors.com. Thanks for being with us.
So, Kevin, can I tell you one more thing?
Real quick.
We've launched a new platform called Mindful Crowd. It's a crowdfunding investment platform that is opening up the inner circles of Silicon Valley and the VC community to allow individual investors to invest small amounts of money, thousands of dollars, alongside the millions of dollars that we are raising for our companies in Mindful Investors Fund. It's a completely new platform we've just launched. It's mindfulcrowd.com, and we're really excited to be able to open up investing to the ordinary investor to get access to the next Fitbit, Twitter, Facebook that's going to come along.
Thanks so much. Got to go with that. When we come back, much more for you. Do want to encourage you to check out our guest's website, mindfulinvestors.com. Also want to remind you, best content here shows up over there at usdailyreview.com. And you're listening to The Price of Business.